Hello everyone. As you know that I am doing polity previous year questions directly from the civil services examinations. I have already completed till the year of 1993. Today I am going to see the question of 1994. So there will be two parts. It's about myself. Let's see the part 1 of 1994 questions. Okay, so like question number 1, who among the following are appointed by the President of India? First Chairman of Finance Commission, the Deputy Chairman of Planning Commission, the Chief Minister of Union Territories. Okay, so see actually the Chairman of Finance Commission and the Chief Minister of Union Territories, these two are appointed by President. So the answer is C. But the Deputy Chairman of Planning Commission is not appointed by President of India. This is actually, I think, appointed by President, because Planning Commission is no more exist. It is actually Niti Aayog. So Niti Aayog is not a constitutional body. It is actually a statutory body, and it has been established by government order. So its chairman has been not appointed by President. It has been appointed by President. Prime Minister. So its answer is like first and third. So the answer is C. Okay, the Chairman of Finance Commission and the Chief Minister of Union Territory. Next question. According to the newly adopted Constitution of Russia, the Prime Minister is appointed by the State of Duma, the lower chamber of Federal Assembly, the President with the consent of State Duma, the President with the consent of Federal Council, the Federal Council. So this is actually B, the President with the consent of the State Duma. This is actually this newly adopted Constitution. This is 1994 question. So might be Russia has been they adopted the new Constitution. So these are the this is the one of the provision of this Constitution. So that's why this question appeared in 1994 civil services examinations. Next question. The basic structure of the Constitution of India implies, okay, let's read that, certain features of the Constitution are so essential to it that they cannot abrogate. Fundamental right cannot be abridged or taken away. The Constitution cannot be amended except in accordance with the procedure prescribed in Article 368. The preamble of the Constitution cannot be amended, for it is not a part of Constitution and at the same time represent its real spirit. So this answer is A. Certain features of Constitution are so essential to it that they cannot be abrogated. Okay, so this is the main meaning of basic structure. Okay, like if there is amendment, or if there is any change in the any articles, so whatever you are doing is fine, but it's like basic structure cannot be changed. Okay, so there is huge list of basic structure that has been given by the Supreme Court. So even though if you are making amendments, so those structure cannot be changed. If like Supreme Court will think like if there is change in basic structure, he can he can just make null and void that change. Okay, so this is the thing. This is the meaning of basic structure. Next, the Uniting for Peace resolution adopted by United Nations has enhanced the power of General Assembly in a comprehensive way, reduced the power of General Assembly, made no difference to the power of General Assembly, empowered the General Assembly to act in specific situation in matter of peace security. It is actually D. Empowered the General Assembly to act in specific situation in the matter of peace and security. Next question. Which of the following statement regarding advisory jurisdiction of Supreme Court are correct? Okay, let's read that. It is binding on Supreme Court to give its opinion on any matter referred to it by the President. Second, the full bench of the Supreme Court hear any reference made to it under its power of jurisdiction. The opinion given by Supreme Court on a reference under advisory jurisdiction is not binding on the government. Not more than one reference at a time can be made to the Supreme Court under its power of advisory jurisdiction. Okay, so actually they are talking about advisory jurisdiction, okay, of Supreme Court. Let's see. According to advisory jurisdiction of Supreme Court, it is binding on Supreme Court to give its opinion on any matter refers to it by President. Yes, this is correct. Okay, the full bench of the Supreme Court hear any reference made to it under its power. No, this is wrong actually. Okay, the opinion given by Supreme Court on reference under advisory jurisdiction is not binding by the government. Okay, like Supreme Court can give advice to the President, but he is not bound to, he can accept, he cannot accept, is up to him, is or her. Okay, if you're saying our government means like President. Okay. Fourth, not more than one reference at a time can be made to the Supreme Court under its power of advisory jurisdiction. This is also wrong. Okay, so the answer is B. First and third is correct. Next question, which of the following statement regarding veto power in the Security Council is correct according to the United Nations Charter? Let's read that the decision of Security Council on all non-procedural matter must be made by affirmative vote of 9 members, including the concurring vote of the permanent members of the council. Every permanent members of Security Council can prevent any decision from the being accepted by voting it. The term veto was used in Article 27 of the United Nations Charter, enable any permanent member of the Security Council to prevent any resolution from being passed by the majority. Any member of Security Council can prevent any resolution from being passed by voting against it. Okay, so they are asking about regarding veto power in Security Council. It is actually, B, every permanent member of Security Council can prevent any decision by accepted by voting it. Okay, so answer is B. Next question, which of the following is correct? Okay, let's read that. All the members of Rajya Sabha are elected by State Legislative Assembly. As the Vice President is the ex officio chairman of Rajya Sabha, only a member of Rajya Sabha can contest for office of Vice President. A point of difference between Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha is that while a candidate of Lok Sabha can contest for any state in India, a candidate to Rajya Sabha should ordinarily or by resident of the state from where he contesting. Okay. Next option, the Constitution of India explicitly prohibit the appointment of nominated member of Rajya Sabha to the post of a minister. Okay, so they are asking for the correct option. So this is actually, C is correct. A point of difference between the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha is that while the candidate of Lok Sabha can contest from any state in India, a candidate to Rajya Sabha should ordinarily be a resident of the state from where he contested. Yes. So any person who wants to contest for Lok Sabha, he can contest from anywhere in the India. Okay, like for example, or Narendra Modi is from Gujarat. He is also he contested in 2014 Lok Sabha election from the Banaras. Similarly, Rahul Gandhi, he has contested from Wayanad. Okay, but if suppose if like anybody from anybody from UP and if he wants to contest for Rajya Sabha, so he cannot contest from Bihar or from Madhya Pradesh. He has to contest from the UP itself. So this is the meaning. So and rest is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong, and this is wrong. So the answer is C. Next question: freedom of the press in India is specifically provided in Article 19, Clause 1, Subclause A of the Constitution. Okay, B is implied in the wider freedom of expression guaranteed by Article 19(1) Clause A of the Constitution. C is guaranteed under the provision of Article 361A of the Constitution. Emanates from the operation of the rule of the law in the country. Okay, so they are asking about freedom of the press. So this is actually B. It is implied in wider freedom of expression guaranteed by Article 19 Clause 1 Subclause A of the Indian Constitution. Next question: in which respect have the center-state relation have been specifically termed as municipal relation? Okay, centers control the state in legislative sphere. Central control the state in financial matter. Central control the state in administrative sector. Central control the state in planning process. Actually, B. Central control the state in planning process. Okay, so this was the end of this part 1 of 1994 questions. So I will come up with the one more part that will be for 1994. So thank you for watching. Bye bye.